Oh, you're muted.
He's muted.
Who is this?
I'm Lemuel. Nice to meet you guys. First time on the live.
All right, man.
Awesome, man. Nice meeting you.
Hey, what's up, guys? I
What's
just
up?
have a question. I'm on my market is Indianapolis,
Oh, that's a good market.
It's a great
and
one.
and I'm going for probate. I know it's one of the toughest ones. I'm kind of, like I don't want to say I'm scared, but
Why do you think it's the toughest ones?
because that's what you guys always say, don't you guys? You guys
Well,
always
probates are the toughest ones out of other government lists. So
right.
he's right.
To get the information.
It's hard to get the information.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But once you get the
But
information,
Indianapolis
and act on
isn't too hard, man.
No, okay, good. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. So I've been pulling them by myself because that's what Zach's been saying, and the dad, of course. I got it from the clerk.
it. Okay.
I don't know if I'm doing it the right way. I'm building my list, but I'm not
What way you're doing it? Let me know.
What happened?
Break it down. How are you doing it?
Okay, so I'm doing it virtually, of course. I'm in Chicago. So I went to the county I'm in is called Marion, I believe. I think that's the only county I want to start off with. I don't want to go too big. And I'm in right now I'm in my case Indiana.gov. That's where I can pull it. So unfortunately, they don't have a list to give. I have to pull them by myself. And then they gave me the case number. They gave me I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I'm pulling them, right? I have them. But the thing is, the thing I'm struggling with is I'm getting like really, really old numbers. I'm searching them up on True People Search, of course. And I'm not sure if I'm in the right path. I'm kind of getting a little confused. It's getting kind of stressful, but I'm hanging in there, and I don't know what to do.
So is the issue with you? So you're getting the property address and you're getting the decedent and the representative and the area information, right? You're getting all that, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm getting all of that.
So your issues with the skip tracing, right?
Yeah,
Pretty much. Yeah.
So there's two ways to skip trace. Three, actually four technically.
Maybe
Either
5.
for free. No, it's 4. If it's free, it's truepeoplesearch.com, fast people search. It's the free websites, right? Like they're 65% effective. Second, you pay for the list, right? Obviously, you pay for like batch, PropStream, whatever. That costs a little more, better data, but costs money. That's a problem. Number 3, you can text them, cold email them. There's emails on truepeoplesearch.com. And the last one, you just leave like an email. The last one is, you do a Facebook message them cold.
But those are the only way. A lot of them are older too, but
yeah,
it just
if it's virtual,
yeah.
But no, the heirs. The person that older passed away, right?
Yeah.
It'd be the heirs. So really, those are the 4 ways to get in contact with a seller. Now, if your issues is you don't think the data is good, you get what you pay for to a point. Like it's free, so it's not going to be 100%. So you got to make that decision for yourself. You're not local, so you can't do the sticky note thing.
Which kind of sucks.
Yeah. So either you got no budget, you're stuck at truepeoplesearch.com or the Facebook or emailing them.
Or
I have no other way around it.
Yeah. You can just stick a letter in the mail. It's going to cost you 60, 70 cents. The good thing about probates, you're not getting thousands of them. So it like won't break the bank type of deal, but it is a slow process. Don't get me wrong, but I can't tell you how much money I've made off of a single letter on a probate just because someone 3 months later, they call me back. Or listen, we want to talk to you about the property. So I get it. Like probates have challenge, but there's a huge upside to them. So are you doing any other type of marketing other than probates?
No, I was actually I was doing virtually driving for dollars.
Okay.
But I stopped doing it because I wanted just to focus on one thing. I wasn't sure if there was multi.
You're doing the right thing.
Yeah,
trust me, you're doing the right thing, man.
Okay, good. I think you feel a lot better for sure.
Yeah, you just got to practice, dude. And you're doing the right thing, man. I would True People Search it. I would try to do some emailing. Really, that's all you can do. Why are you thinking TruePeopleSearch.com's having a problem? Are you leaving voicemails and texts?
Well, I just finished cold calling because I see you went live. Yeah. I was actually cold calling what I pulled, and to be honest with you, I was doing FBO, for sale by owner. There was one guy that was that posted it for sale by owner, and I called him, and he was interested on selling his house for 75,000. I called him, but I don't think he's motivated. He exactly wants 75,000, and I think I comped a little bit. The houses around the area weren't going for 75. There's some houses that sold for like 50, 45, and I just noticed he wasn't motivated, you know. And then oh, sorry about that. And then after that I called my list that I was pulling. I called his sister, and she was on my list. She was on my list, and
yeah,
she sent me to him. So I'm like, I think I'm doing this right, you know. I think I'm on the right path. But then I just after that I started struggling a little bit. But I guess
getting in front of the sellers, like what's the one thing we can pinpoint to help?
I mean, the targeting. Who am I supposed to target? I mean, the relatives, right?
Yeah. So this is a big problem people have in probates. I want to try to help.
Okay.
So let's say, you know, John Smith dies. There's Sarah Smith, Tim Smith, and Tiffany Smith. The 3 kids, they're all heirs to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany Smith is the personal representative. Mm-hmm. She's in charge of the estate. And then the other Smiths are just heirs to the house. A lot of problem people have is they try to call all 3. We've learned just calling the personal representatives the best one.
It's torture because there's a reason that person's appointed.
Yeah.
They're the responsible person in the family.
Yeah.
We used to target all the heirs to try to get like the phone number to the PR, and dude, the amount of drama you go through, it's exhausting. They're like, so it's, it got to the point where if there was like 4 more heirs, like I even cut that marketing out for a while. I've switched since then, but like you just like test date out. You got to just get to the responsible party, because I've had 4 or 5 errors and they've all called me back, and then I can't get the PR. The PR just does. They already have a plan, and the other people, they want their money like as fast as possible, and you're just wasting a ton of time. So in my experience, only deal with the person that's in charge, because they're the ones dialing out the money and following the will. And there's a reason the others, maybe they're just younger or something like that, but everybody has somebody that's responsible in the family.
Yeah. All you got to do, like really call. And if they don't answer, leave a text and a voicemail. And that's really all you can do. The one thing you got to understand is even if you have accurate skip tracing, like 90% plus, there's still an amount of them that aren't going to just answer the phone,
even on the paid ones.
So that's why when you see me do my cold calling, I make it very, very open-ended. So they want to call back. Like, hey, this is Zach. Please give me a call back. It's like, who's Zach? Yeah. What does he want? And then you're going to get that call back. If you say, you know, this is Zach with Zach Home Solutions, you're not going to get a call back. Yeah. So if you use that strategy, you get in front of them. So it might not be you're not having the right numbers. It's just they're not, you know, answering it. A text and a voicemail, very hard someone doesn't reach out back, right?
Yeah, but it's not uncommon on the probates to find them on social media. It's kind of hard. Like occasionally if the person's younger, but how long have you been doing this for?
Well, I've been knowing about wholesaling for like, I guess a year, but I haven't really taken any action. I think this is the most action I've done.
Okay.
So I guess you can say I'm a newbie for sure.
Okay. So like, what are you really good at in life naturally outside of whole?
I mean, what do you mean by that question?
Like what is it? Like, are you good at sports? Is there like something you like to do? Skateboarding?
I'm really athletic. I love talking to people. Honestly, I think I can make friends. You know, I like conversating with people.
Okay.
So he's got a smile when he talks to people.
Yeah, you got it. So listen, like he's got it. So if you listen to the beginning of our live stream, I said the biggest problem people have in wholesaling is they study, because that's how you were born. I mean, that's how you were raised in schooling. It's just a product of how we learn. The reality of business is you have to take the education and you got to go test it out.
Yeah.
And you're going to get some good data and you're going to get some bad data. And that's how you learn going through. What you have to do is get your action muscle as strong as your education muscle. And it's hard, dude. It's like going to the gym. Think about it. Like you lift that weight the first time you press it. You're like, that was terrible. My body was shaking. My heart's racing. And then for 3 days later, you're like, you feel like your chest is going to fall off of you. Why would I go back and do that again? You got to look at the end result, right?
Yeah,
Why do people work out? Most people do it to remain healthy. A few people, they're all about vanity, whatever. So the idea,
just kidding.
No, I'm just trying. Hey, listen, I'm fighting, man. I like to eat. So I got to offset it somewhere. Is you got to like, I go to work out not because of the pain or like the failure or like, dude, I'm old, man. I get stuff that hurts. Like I wake up and sometimes I hurt, but I do it because I know the end result. I'm healthier. I feel better. I can get through the day faster. You on wholesaling is your why is so how old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
Okay. So you're very young. So
Yeah.
you have to make up with your lack of experience and enthusiasm. So when you talk to people, when you get them, you got to go out of your way and just impress upon them. Like, I'm a guy you want to do business with. I'm fun. I like you, and I'm going to pay attention to you. So one of the tricks of the trade I teach all people, not even young people, is whenever you have a seller on the phone, like dial their name in, find out what they want. It's like some people want to be like Mr. Smith, or it's like Rob, Find out what name they want to be called and just use it till you churn blue. People love it. I know when I talk to anybody in customer service, if they use my name and they use it over and over, they're listening to everything I say. So just like little tips, but you're building an action muscle. It feels awkward now. Just keep going and go in more. That's all I can tell you. You need tons of opportunities to make up for your deficiencies, but you're going to make up with your deficiencies with your enthusiasm, because you've got a 10-year head start on me when doing this. That's how far ahead of you are of the game. And you got to look at it like that. Okay.
Talk to sellers, man.
I didn't figure this out till I was 33, dude. I did everything wrong up to that. I'm just like, okay.
Well, that's good to
Not
know.
wrong, but
really
like,
appreciate you guys.
Yeah. So just like, you're a young man, you've looked like you want to get better with it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Your action is what's going to dictate your results in the long run here.
Yeah. I promise you, you just consistently do some marketing and you talk to me once a week. It's almost impossible not to get better. Yeah. I promise you that. Okay.
All right. So, thank you guys.
You've been doing this for a year, and this is the first time you've hopped on the one-on-one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why,
I mean,
man?
I don't know.
Talk to you.
I mean, you're gonna talk to me from now on. That's for sure.
Okay.
Here's the only problem. I'm gonna put your butt to work, though, man. You know, there's gonna be zero excuses why you're not getting any deals. Because if you listen to me long enough, it's impossible not to get a deal.
Yeah, you can't get them out of your head.
Yeah, you can't get me out of the head. Talk to Corey. These people, right? So, hey, we're not here to tell you to do a million things in one. It's just a little bit more every day. It's the get better 1% every single day. I promise you. Yeah. It's insane the results you're going to get.
And guys, stop comparing yourself to everybody else on the internet. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just got to get better every day. Just like you did a sporting event. How do you get better? You practice and you take action and you educate yourself. It's no different. It's not a sport. To me, it's a sport, but just have fun with it, man. Like, so many people overlook, like, have fun with you. So when you talk to people, have fun. And if like they're very yes, no, like, I'll send them shocking statements like, did I say something that upset you? Or like, just unless they open up to you and like you build a rapport, you will never get a deal with people. So like, if it's the conversation's not going, throw a Hail Mary. You've got nothing to lose. Me and Zach give you permission to it, because if you sit there and do a monologue conversation, it goes nowhere. So shock them up a little bit.
Okay. I really do appreciate you guys. I do have one last question.
Okay.
Rick, you mentioned to send out letters to, would that be to the relative? Of course, right?
You watch it at freewholesaling.com.
Yeah.
Right. The video's in there. You're going to send it to PRs.
To the PR, but it's simple. Your letter's pre-printed. You just sign the bottom, and you might spend $20 or $30 a month, but you'd be surprised how many of those people will call you back. It's not a ton, but listen, dude, you only need one deal to really change your life. Yeah. You're 23. You got all the time in the world. So just the key with probates, everybody on this, you have to be extremely consistent. If you try it
and patient,
you will fail, because that's how most people do it.
Okay. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it.
One deal. Okay, man.
Appreciate it.
See ya.
Thank you guys. Peace. Thank you.